So today I'm using the Artist palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the first eyeshadow I'm taking is Buttery on a fluffy brush, and I am just working this into my upper crease area to act as a transition shade to help the other colors blend out. And then I'm taking Dusty Rose on the same fluffy blending brush, and I'm just starting to work this into my upper crease to start the eyeshadow look. And at the outer corner, I'm just kind of pulling the eyeshadow out in a wing shape just to get the general shape of the cut crease started. And then on a more tiny blending brush, I am taking the same color, Dusty Rose, and working that into the crease area. Because the brush is a little bit smaller, it's going to focus the color in a little bit of a smaller area. So I'm just using this to start building the shape that I want. And as you can see, I'm just doing the same thing with this brush. I'm just pulling that color out in an upward wing shape at the outer corner. And then I'm taking a different kind of tiny blending brush with the shade Aubergine from the palette. And I'm just using this to start creating more of that line, more of that crisp line shape. And I know it looks a little bit weird right now, but don't worry, it'll all come together. And then I'm just going back in with that tiny blending brush that has nothing on it, just whatever's left on it. And I'm just using that to start blending out that aubergine color just so it's less of a harsh line. And then I'm going back in with that really tiny Wayne Goss brush and just building up that aubergine color. A lot of this is just repeating steps over and over again until you have the intensity and the blending and the shape that you want, so a lot of it is quite repetitive. And I'm pulling that aubergine color up near the outer corner just to kind of give it more of a blended appearance. And then I'm taking the color Kohl on this really tiny thin smudge brush, and I'm starting to build that line at the base of the cut crease. And then going back in with more aubergine on a different brush and just using that to really blend out that dark Kohl color. And then I'm going back in with a little bit of Dusty Rose, and I'm just using that to blend out all of those colors, just so nothing's really harsh and everything's really nice and soft and blended out. You want to keep the most intensity at the cut crease and blend it upwards. And then with that big fluffy blending brush, I'm just using that with nothing on it, just to help soften and blend out everything one more time. And then for a little bit more intensity, I'm going back in with Kohl, and I'm just adding that right at the line of the cut crease, just for a little bit more depth and intensity. And then as my lid color, I'm taking Buttery on just a shading brush, and I am just putting this all over the eyelid area, from inner corner to outer corner and up to meet the cut crease. And this isn't a very defined cut crease, it's not very sharp. I wanted it to be pretty soft, so I am going right up to that cut crease. And then as liner, I'm actually using Potion liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I did it off camera, but as you can see, I did a winged liner, and I left a gap between it and the cut crease just to give kind of a double wing illusion. And then I'm just tightlining with a black gel liner pencil, just so there's no skin tones showing through at the lash line. And that is the look so far. I'm going to do mascara, lashes, foundation, concealer, eyebrows, all that fun stuff off camera, and then I will be back to show you the rest of the eyes. So now I'm taking Feline Eye Kohl by MAC, and I am just smudging that right along the lower lash line from outer corner, pretty much all the way across to inner corner. And you can be quite messy with this because we're going to smudge it out. And to smudge it out, I'm just using a pencil brush from MAC, just to really buff and smudge that out all the way across the bottom. We are going to be going in with an eyeshadow over top. And then over top, I'm taking Punch Fuchsia from the palette on a Smokey Eye Brush from Makeup Geek, and I am just smudging that directly on top of that Feline Eye Kohl. I like the kind of change in color that it gives, but it also helps the eyeshadow to be really nice and intense along that lower lash line. Of course, you could skip the pencil step, but I like doing this with the lower lash line. And then to blend out that purple, I am taking the color Unicorn from the palette on a blending brush, and I'm just smudging that right underneath that Punch Fuchsia just to help soften it and blend it out. And then just to add a little bit of depth at the outer corner, I'm taking Kohl on a pencil brush, and I am just kind of smudging that along the outer half of the eye just to help give some more dimension. And then on the lower waterline, I am taking that same gel liner pencil in the black and just lining there to give a little bit more intensity and smokiness. And then all you have to do is apply mascara to your lower lashes and the look is complete. So that is the finished eye look. I really hope you guys like it. I really liked using the liquid lipstick as an eyeliner. I love the color. I love how this turned out. It's kind of neutral, but it's got a little bit of interest with the colors, and I really hope you like it, and thank you for watching.